Busta, I need to understand why you would come out and risk your reputation going to bat for Diddy when it's obvious there's something going on. Diddy don't have 1, 2. Diddy got about 100 cases on him. And that's before the guns and the drugs. That's not even guns and drugs. This is just sexual assault.
Have you had the chance to speak to Diddy?
I spoke to him a few times before, like, it got a little out of control. A lot of the times when people are going through things, you gotta respect the space and the privacy that they need to process how they're gonna deal with the things that they're going through. I just wanna see the right end result for everyone.
Let me finish. This is the father of the joint venture deals, the label deals,
that's right,
the production deals.
That's right.
This is the father. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna big up Dallas Austin because he pulled this all up. But when he did it, it was the complete shifting of the climate. We ain't never seen it before the same way. There's been a lot of greatness after, but they added to the floors of the skyscraper. He designed the foundation for that skyscraper to stand on. Give it up for the
Just when you thought we'd seen it all, new images of Diddy, Busta Rhymes, and some interesting party guests are making waves across the internet. So, let's break down what's going on over here. The pictures circulating right now show a series of scenes that has got everyone talking, capturing Diddy, Busta Rhymes, and a lot of popular faces in what looks like a high-energy, exclusive party. People are saying that this event was not just any casual get-together. These images feature a lineup of Diddy's known celebrity friends and a few newer faces, adding to the interest. Dressed in flashy outfits, the guests appear to be embracing the party's vibe, with everything from extravagant decorations to luxurious seating areas in sight. Some photos also hint at different party elements, from colored lights to a bunch of expensive liquor bottles, creating an almost nightclub-like ambience. But one very interesting detail is the variety of guests, with both A-list celebrities and less familiar faces in attendance. The atmosphere in the images feels intense, even for Diddy's standards, which has led people to wonder if something more was going on behind the scenes. Speculations are also rising due to some specific shots that seem to show private moments, giving us a glimpse of the normally closed-off activities at Diddy's parties. Now, as soon as these images appeared on social media, they sparked a storm. Fans flooded platforms like Twitter and Instagram with comments. Some folks seemed entertained, claiming these images reflect Diddy's signature party style, while others raised concerns, questioning why certain celebrities would be involved in such an unusual environment. Critics also hopped in, suggesting that these images could hint at something bigger about Diddy's parties. People are even talking about the motives behind the leak itself. Was it intentional or just an accident? Either way, this has given us a closer look into Diddy's private world. But these photos are more than just wild party scenes. They're opening a door to questions about Diddy's connections and his inner circle.
I got to ask you, there has been so much going on in the music industry pertaining to Diddy. How closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. I don't really like to speak on situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, you know, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this. People don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is.
Diddy's parties have always been the stuff of legend. For many years, his been a huge part of his reputation, creating a buzz around his name and drawing in some of Hollywood's biggest stars. These events are not just parties, they're almost cultural events, with people talking about them for weeks afterward. From musicians and actors to high-profile influencers, Diddy's parties have attracted a lot of industry people, all drawn by his alleged behavior for pushing boundaries and creating a space where people can really loose themselves. However, Diddy's parties have also sparked their share of controversies. Over the years, stories about these events have often blurred the line between high-profile celebrations and eyebrow-raising behavior. There have been countless talks surrounding the activities that go on at these parties, with people describing everything from bizarre entertainment to extreme partying. Allegations of questionable behavior have occasionally surfaced, though Diddy has always stayed quiet on the specifics, allowing the mystery to fuel more curiosity. These parties have built Diddy's image as someone who operates on a different level of celebrity, one where the usual limits just don't seem to apply. Now, with these latest images making waves, people are re-examining Diddy's notorious parties and wondering what was really going on.
You want to get Prince William and Prince Harry to a Diddy party?
I don't think, not anymore. I mean, before, you know.
Yeah, don't ruin our royal wedding for us.
Trust me, they're off the list. As of now, they're off the list. But, you know, before, when they were young bucks growing up, and they were getting in a lot of trouble themselves, so, hey, I was like, why don't you come hang out with me?
In one of his interviews a few years back, Diddy made a comment that's now taking on a whole new meaning. At that time, he joked about how even Prince Harry and Prince William would be welcome at one of his parties, throwing out a light-hearted invite. It seemed funny and casual then, but now, in light of recent images and allegations, fans and media outlets are viewing that comment through a very different lens. People are starting to debate whether it was really just a joke, or is there a possibility of secret connections that people aren't aware of. This is where the story takes a strange turn, as fans and even some tabloids are wondering if there's any chance that members of high society, like the British royals, might have even the slightest connection to Diddy's inner circle. While there's no evidence of this, the association itself has fueled new theories. Meanwhile, one of the most popular faces at Diddy's parties is Busta Rhymes, a longtime friend whose loyalty to Diddy has been evident over the years. Their bond seems to go beyond just industry connections. It's a friendship built on loyalty, shared experiences, and similar lifestyles. And Busta is not alone. Many A-listers, from rappers to actors, have made appearances at Diddy's parties, supporting him publicly and privately. Their alleged circle often makes headlines, and there's a certain expectation that these friendships involve unspoken agreements to keep each other's secrets. Diddy's parties, for example, are known as private events where what happens here stays here seems to be the motto. Yet, with Diddy's controversies piling up, questions are emerging about how much his friends have seen or known over the years. Busta, along with others in Diddy's inner circle, has been to countless. Could they have seen things or even turned a blind eye to some of the alleged behaviors that now haunt Diddy's personal life? With the recent leaks, Busta's continued appearances at Diddy's side are being scrutinized, leaving people wondering if he and other close friends were just silent witnesses all along. The stakes are high, though. Diddy's empire is beginning to shake under the weight of court battles, raising the question of whether his famous friends will stand by him or slowly start to distance themselves. Many people are watching to see who will be the first to cut ties, sensing the start of what could be a quiet retreat from his loyal supporters.
A U.S. judge has ruled that the rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs will stand trial on federal and racketeering charges in May. He'll be held in prison until then. Sean Combs has pleaded not guilty to charges that he used his business empire to transport women and male workers across state lines to take part in recorded performances. If convicted, he could face a life sentence.
Diddy's legal issues have been brewing for a while, and these recent leaks only add fuel to the fire. Over the past few months, he's faced allegations from former associates who have brought various charges against him, ranging from financial disputes to personal grievances. These cases have only enhanced the growing public angst about Diddy's lifestyle. The accusations paint a picture of someone who may have engaged in questionable activities behind closed doors, and as more allegations come to light, people's view of him seems to be shifting rapidly. The leaked images have poured fresh fuel onto this controversy. Seeing Diddy and his high-profile friends engaging in these types of parties has added a new layer to his public image. The pictures, paired with his ongoing legal issues, are creating a perception of a man who's no longer untouchable. Diddy's reputation as a music mogul and cultural icon is also at risk as these events continue to shape public opinion. With every new headline, it seems like the walls are closing in, creating an atmosphere where his empire could be on the brink of falling apart. But with all this controversy, could this be the moment that will finally end Diddy's legacy? As with any major scandal, conspiracy theories are circulating. Social media users are adding potential connections to politicians, alleging that Diddy's ties with powerful figures may have kept certain things hidden for years. Some people even suggest that the recent leaks and allegations are part of a calculated takedown orchestrated by individuals with hidden motives. From Reddit threads to Twitter, people are examining every piece of information with a critical eye, trying to connect dots and figure out if there's more to the story than meets the eye. Adding to the mystery is the silence from celebrities who were once close to Diddy. Over the years, he's been known to roll with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, many of whom have benefited from his influence and connections. But in the face of these controversies, several of these stars have chosen to remain silent, sparking even more curiosity. Are they staying quiet to avoid unwanted attention? Or do they know more than they're sharing? Well, this silence has raised several eyebrows, with fans claiming that these celebrities are intentionally keeping a low profile to distance themselves from Diddy's growing issues. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not, but one thing's clear: people are watching and they're not letting up anytime soon. And as we look at the bigger picture, it's clear that these recent leaks have raised some serious questions about Diddy, his inner circle, and the empire he's crafted over the years. Fans are already questioning the motive behind his high-profile friendships, especially with celebrities like Busta Rhymes and others who have stayed close despite the controversies. The viral photos have only intensified the scrutiny, adding new doubts to an already complicated situation. Now, with each new image and revelation, that balance seems to be tipping further into scandal. The reactions on the internet say it all. One user wrote, "As soon as Busta told people to leave Diddy alone, I knew there's a video of him out here." Another one added, "I figured Busta was on those tapes. That's why he was saying everybody should mind their business." Meanwhile, some fans think it's blown out of proportion, saying, "Are there any real men left in the world today?" But no matter where you fall on the spectrum, it's hard to deny that these events are making people see Diddy in a new light. So, what do you guys think? Are these viral images just harmless fun taken out of context, or do they reveal something deeper about Diddy's world? Drop your thoughts below. And trust me, this story is far from over. Stay tuned for our next video where we dive even deeper into the unraveling of Diddy's empire.